plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Mikel Merino is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a midfield minder, but he can go box to box and be the team's most prolific passer. He really is an all-action player, and I expect we'll be seeing quite a bit of him.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Clearly not happy with that.
There's a probing ball. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Gabriel, gently done.
Eze. Martinelli knocks it out wide.
The most accurate pass.
Saka. And now the breakaway. Out to the left it goes.
Gabriel
Gets across to intercept that.
and he cuts out the supply.
Looking to break at pace. Oh, sweet feet. Great run on the overlap here. Defending of the desperate variety. So what can they make of this? Martinelli is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's played forward. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Chance! Oh, that was close. Calmly anticipates. He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Timber looking to run onto it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Martinelli. Rice. And he's there to clear it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice.
And it's Eze.
And here's Martinelli. Receives it in a good position here. Gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Saliba. Merino. Martinelli.
Merino. Rice.
Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Oh, they can break here. And they can counter here. That looks a good ball through. There's no flag.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that was very necessary. That's put paid to a promising move.
Rice. Gabriel. Timber. Saliba. Saliba.
Shifted upfield. Oh, Red, nice interception. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Saka. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Driven forward. Gabriel cuts it out. Martinelli. Eze goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eze is offering a right smile there.
Arsenal playing high up the pitch here, very much taking a front foot approach.
Rice.
Muscular approach does pay off here. What a throw in. That's really well cleared.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And it's made its way to it. Hits a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rice, some resolute defending there. Gabriel. Slavia Prague are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
That's a good run down the left. So who's he picking out? Timber. And here's... Can he finish? Aim forwards.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ooh, delicate chip through. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Martinelli. Time to deliver. And that's aimed in. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. And it's Eze. And here's Saka. Chance for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Has a look and plays it forward. Calafiori. Martinelli, that's a delicate pass. Danger averted for now. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cuts out the pass. Oh, that's a nice ball. And it's hoisted clear. Rice. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Saka. Now it's Eze. Timber looking to hit the byline here. Carries far too far and out of play. That'll be a throw-in. Eze's cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Saliba. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Over to the left. A heavy challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Timber. Now it's Rice. Eze. Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Saka. It's a threatening... And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Smashing header! Saka, and again! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba makes the interception. And it's Eze. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Oh, that's disappointing. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gabriel. Timber, nicely aimed pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's found support out wide.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Martinelli. Aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, did he?
Chance here to counter. Martinelli. Spread out to the left. Martinelli. Martinelli played out to the left flank. Cleared away. And here's Saka. Saka. Chance! That's going to go a long way. Rice. Saka. Timber. Saka. Martinelli! And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's on a charge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Merino. Saliba. Forwards and with intent. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's really well manoeuvred. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Saka. Martinelli, played out towards the right wing. And he's there to get it away. And a chance! Missed by a fraction. Saka!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Aim forwards. Saka. And it's Timber. Timber. Oh, it's played into the area. Saka. Cross goes in there. Timber getting this one clear. And here's the chance to counter. Eze. Saka.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Saka. Nice control. And it's Timber. Oh, such a clever touch. Looks across and plays it in. He can get that clear. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a pretty loose pass. Calafiori shifted upfield. Lovely feet. Timber. Showing good feet. Turns and goes back. Rice. Merino. Rice. Saliba. Martinelli. Merino. Martinelli. And here's Martinelli. Spread out to the left. And here's Saka. Shot a goal! Looks to the other side. And he's there to clear it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Martinelli. Calafiori. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's good play. Played into the middle. Martinelli. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Eze. Now, that looks a cracking ball. And the counter is on. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! Moved on forwards. Timber. Saka. Great chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Calafiori. Rice. Calafiori. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Played towards the front line. Gabriel. Timber. Rice. Forwards and with intent. Timber. And it's Timber. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Out towards the flank. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Eze. Saka. That's tidy. Timber's cross. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Slavia Prague do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Up towards the front line. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Saka. Timber. Do have a chance to counter here. Saliba tries to clear. Merino. And it's Eze. And here's Martinelli. Out of play for a goal kick. Really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Calafiori. Gabriel shifted upfield. Eze. Timber. Timber hurtling down that right flank. Out to the right. That's very neat. And here's Saka. Saka. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Slavia Prague can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. He's well positioned, and he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And it's hoisted clear. It is a corner. clear. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he goes cross-field. And it's lofted through here. Merino, Saliba, aim forwards. Eze is onto it in a flash. Clears it away. Merino, Martinelli, Saliba, Martinelli, Merino, Rice, gently done. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rice, no, again there's no way through. That is lovely. Saka does really well to win the ball there. Eze, Gabriel, Timber. Gabriel, Saliba, moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Rice. Saliba. Calafiori. Merino. Rice. Merino. Saliba. Saliba, gently done. And it's played forward. Merino. Saka. Well, that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred.
Merino. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Saka. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Clears it away. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's played forward. Saka.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, that's well seen too. And it's Eze. Saka. Saka stood his ground strongly. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's heaved it away. Timber gently done. And they've got rid. Takes aim and crosses. That is clearly overhit.
Slavia Prague have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Merino wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception.
Arsenal look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Arsenal, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Proves too strong. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he spark a counter here? And it's played forward.
Cleared without complication.
Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards, nicely intercepted. Calafiori given the lift of his goal. He's making a real surge on the left. Eze. Martinelli. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Martinelli. There are a few waiting for it. Calafiori, here comes the cross. Eze. Merino. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Martinelli, looking here to chip it through. Saka. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rice plays it short. Calafiori crosses it in. They get a throw in. Saka. Rice cuts out the pass. Good play on the left-hand side here. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Martinelli. And it's Eze. And here's Saka. Saka! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that could set him on his way. Thinks about the shot. So much time and shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that's a great chance and a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Succumbs to the pressure. Gabriel. Merino. Martinelli. Done delicately. Saka! Saka! Merino. Referee has just said play on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the left it goes. Referee's given a throw. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Moved on forwards. Lovely, now then. Decent chance! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Going to be disappointed with that. Could move up a gear here. Martinelli. Timber. And it's Eze. Eze! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Played into space out wide.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And that's a good intervention. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Timber. The pass is intercepted. And here's Eze. Calafiori charging forward down that flank. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Played out wide. Bullish header! In he goes again. And that has been clubbed away. Into the last quarter of an hour. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's the keeper's ball.
Saka.
Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Over to the left. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's really well manoeuvred. Merino.
Saka.
Gabriel, aim forwards. Some good work on the right flank here.
Slavia Prague really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Merino. Saliba. Moved on forwards. Gabriel. Quality ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba can get it clear. Martinelli. Rice.
Saka.
Gabriel shifted upfield. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Can he deliver? And here's the chance to counter. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's picked out the run. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gabriel.
Saka.
Lovely bit of skill. Caresses it through. He can get that clear.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Out to the left it goes. Cross needs to be good. Gets it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Do have a chance to counter here. He is just caressing the ball. Martinelli. Rice. Gabriel. Merino. Calafiori. Calafiori, gently done. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saliba. Calafiori. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice shifted upfield. Five minutes left on the clock. And he has been fouled there. And there's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Timber.
Timber, oh, good-looking ball. Calmly anticipates. That's good defending, very good defending. And he shoots! No mistake! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
Slavia Prague, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Slavia Prague give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Saliba. Calafiori. Merino. Martinelli. Saliba forwards and with intent. Calafiori drives forward on the overlap. Well played, important challenge that. Gets good distance on it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
And he cuts out the supply.
Slavia Prague really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Martinez, chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Martinelli is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Aim forwards.
Slavia Prague really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Moved on forwards. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's hoisted clear.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there. Now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That's really well manoeuvred. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Saka shifted upfield. That's been drilled forward. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Rice. Saliba. Merino. Calafiori. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Merino, Eze, and now the breakaway. And the referee brings it to a close. Slavia Prague, perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Slavia Prague lost their way after falling behind.